why the 13th month is so important to your OFS. So I know that I've talked about this a bunch already. However, I keep getting questions about it, so I'm going to give a couple more answers and then kind of explain the situation. So I keep getting questions specifically about if I just hired my OFS in November or December, do I need to pay the 13th month? The answer is no, it is not expected if someone has worked for you for such a short time. If they worked in October or September, then probably. It's not that hard though, because you're just going to add up the total amount you paid them over the year, divide it by 12. So if you just hired them in October, you probably only paid them October and November, and so take those two and divide it by 12. It's not that much money. Another question I'm getting, I've already given bonuses to my people throughout the year for different things. Do I need to pay the 13th month? Well, that depends on you and your situation. I had someone ask me, my OFS was going to lose their house in June, and so I gifted them $4,000 so they didn't lose their house. Do I need to pay the 13th month? I was like, well, that's a pretty good 13th month bonus in June. I think you're good, right? It's kind of up to you, your situation, but if you haven't paid it, now's a good time. So listen to what Julia wrote about this. And she just sent this to me because she knew that I was getting questions because she sees my emails. So Julia writes, when people find out that I work for Onlinejobs.ph, they immediately ask me whether we have job openings. They ask because it's known throughout the Philippine outsourcing industry that Onlinejobs.ph offers the 13th month pay. And I'm just going to add to this, that's probably because I talk about it a lot. So she continues, not to brag, but we are the envy of freelancers all over the country. It's such a big deal that some workers are willing to take lower salaries if the job offers the 13th month. So to be completely honest, it's one of the reasons why most of us continued to work for Onlinejobs.ph over the years. So why is the 13th month such a big deal in the Philippines? So number one, the 13th month equals job stability. We know that you have made it if the job offers the 13th month. It tells us that the business we're working for is profitable. It means we have a job all year round. If there's no 13th month, it means that you could lose your job anytime. Two, no need to hustle harder over the holidays. Freelancers can flex about how much they make because they're handling multiple clients all the time, which none of my people who work for me consider themselves freelancers. They have a job. They work for us. They're not a freelancer out getting clients. So she's saying that freelancers are flexing about, I have these clients and these clients, I make this much money. But you know what they don't have? Rest over the holiday. To afford the added holiday expenses, they have to work harder and find more clients. And that kind of defeats the purpose of enjoying the holidays with your family and all of your flexing about all the clients you have. So she says with the 13th month, we keep working as normal or even have time off, and we usually still make more money than freelancers do. So the 13th month also allows them to budget for bigger expenses. And so as Julia says, Christmas and New Year's are when many Filipinos make big purchases like appliances and furniture. This because businesses clear out their inventory at the end of the year. And there's usually really big discounts on things. So if you're a freelancer, you can work harder over the holidays, but there's no guarantee you'll meet your earning target. And there's usually a hiring slump over the holidays. Even before the pandemic, this was happening. So looking for work around this time is more challenging. Also, I've talked about this before where I don't think you should be posting a job right now. You should probably be waiting until January because Filipinos are scared to start a job mid or late December. So all these reasons are add up to why someone in the Philippines will almost always take a job with a 13th month benefit versus not. So in your recruiting process, I would encourage you to talk about the 13th month or just say that you pay a 13th month. I would encourage you, if you haven't yet paid it, to pay it this year for the people that you work for. Hopefully it's not too late to send it to them for them to enjoy it. I did get a question earlier that said, I was going to send the 13th month in mid-January. I hope that's okay. What do you think? I was like, oh yeah, that's not really okay. I mean, it's better than nothing, but yeah, sending it earlier in December or still late in December is better than January.